Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Fiona's channel today on F124. So, back from all with Nobbies in the background. Starting from pole position at Monza for the first race of the day. So yeah, feeling good for this one. Normally I don't be at the front at Monza because it's always chaos in the first two corners, or sometimes the first sector. Depends where you are on the field. Yeah, so the start was okay. Not too bad. So just trying to see what I could do from there. That bit there was... Someone was on my inside, and I have no choice to go left. So I was trying to avoid the penalty there, so luckily I did avoid the penalty, so it's quite lucky with that. Down to a second chicane, just make sure I do it carefully this time. Luckily I did, apart from going on the gravel, but it's fine. And then I managed to clear away from... well, the rest of the field already, about over a second. So not too bad so far, but apart from a little bit of incident there at turn 1, but it happens anyway in open lobbies. But yeah, feeling alright at this stage, so what I gotta do now is try and put some naps in and see what I can do from there really. And hopefully no track limits at all, and no mistakes on that bit. And also the EOS is important around here, so I need to make sure I don't waste my battery. But I'm not using it straight away, like I would do, because I know how important it is around here. So not just Monza, but other tracks as well, like Spa, Silverstone, and all that kind of stuff. So, and also other tracks as well it's important to need EOS in that. So yeah, so I'm just about 1.8 now, or 2 seconds now, where I managed to clear away from P2 at this stage. So yeah, so at this stage, I was like, okay, clearing away a little bit. So I was like, another Sunday drive to me. So at this stage, but stay tuned for this one, because when you get to that, the time you get to that 4, or at the end of that 4, it's where it get interesting and all that. So make sure you stay tuned for this. And also, I do have another race at Qatar. That's later on in this vidno. So I'll let you guys. That will be later on in the vidno, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So yeah, not doing too bad so far. Nearly 3 seconds now, the gap from behind. So it was a 3-second gap, but then it went down to 2.5 at the Sky chicane. So I'm doing alright so far. And I am going purple, so I'm definitely the quickest guy at the moment, because I'm in clear air and there's no cars in front of me. So, not doing too bad so far. Just trying to do what I gotta do. See how it goes from there, really. And then, I am the quickest guy on track at the moment, so not doing too bad so far. So what I have to do now is try and see what I can do from there, really. So now it's down to 2 seconds now, so because I think he's using a bit of EOS there. Or the guy in P2. That's the guy who's literally trying to catch me up behind me. So all I have to do now is try and see what I can do from there. Doing okay so far with no track limit so far. Only had a warning so far, but everything's okay. So as long as it stays like this, I'll be fine. I'm not using EOS just yet because I'm saving it as much as I can. I'm not being in none because I know it will lose top speed anyway, so I decided to keep it in medium for now. Not just through the corners, but also on the straights as well. Just trying to keep my speed up a little bit. And then now it's 1.5 now, and also now he's got a 2-second penalty, so I'm kind of okay at this stage. So I was like, so what can possibly go wrong with that? So I need to make sure I don't get a penalty as well. So at least I have a chance and all that. So that's kind of towards the 9 now. He set the fast up of the race. He's gained about 4 tenths on me, or 5 tenths on me now. So I was like, fair enough. All I have to do now is stay out, make sure I keep it nice and clean. Like this guy right here, just literally just cut the first chicane. So just went past me like there. So I managed to not just gain advantage, but also he had another 2-second penalty. So that makes it even better for me. So I had to make sure I well, not get a 4-second gap, but also stay in his 4 seconds, and then I would be fine. All the others behind me had penalties as well, so I was kind of in no man's land at this stage. So I was kind of just having a Sunday drive at the moment for the first 4 laps. And then the last lap, at the moment, as come towards the end of lap 4 right now, this is where it was, well, this is where it gets interesting coming up right now. So it was 1.5 behind me at the Sky chicane. And it's come towards the last corner right now, at the end of lap 4. He hasn't got DRS, but he's managed to gain a few tenths on me. So maybe he saved a little bit of ERS there, just to save a bit more, or maybe he's just saving it till the last lap, maybe. So now it's a second gap now, because I'm not using ERS. So at the first corner, just make sure I keep it nice and clean. Everything's fine. So now it's 6 tenths now behind me. So I don't know how he's gained so much time on that one main straight. So I'm quite surprised. I thought, how's he managed to do that? So a couple of seconds chicane now, just trying to keep it nice and tidy. That was fine. And he still managed to gain a tenth on me. So he's in my DRS zone, so I have to save my ERS as much as I can through here, up to about here. And then I did use a little bit ERS, only a little bit here, but not too much. But he's got DRS though, but I have to use a little bit to stay ahead. And luckily, I managed to stay ahead at Sky chicane. Make sure I don't get any track limits. That's absolutely fine from there. Now, he's right on my rear wing now, so I have to use all my battery, going defensive a little bit on this straight, and down towards the last corner. And I decided to stick to the inside, using all my battery, and going to the inside, and he crossed the line.
Get in there! That's what I'm talking about!
And I managed to win a race with no penalties. And he just managed to get me on the line there. So if he didn't have the 4-second penalty, he would have got me on the line, and I would have been so annoyed at that. But yeah, so he had the fastest lap at the end, so that's why I didn't use all my battery. But because I was trying to save as much as I can there. But yeah, it was quite close. But I just won because of the penalty, so I was kind of okay with it, but because I know I won anyway, so I wasn't angry about it. But it was close. It was a close finish though. But if without the penalty, he would have won anyway. But yeah, so on to Qatar now. This one I started in the middle of the pack, so I stick to the inside at turn 1, and then this guy almost hit me off the circuit, but luckily no issues there. It was only a contact warning, but not kind of my fault, because he just literally hit me on the side there. So I have to, well, just trying to calm a little bit. And then at the hairpin, I decided to go for it, the hairpin, right there. Gone in too deep, but luckily I managed to get the overtake done, what I need to, on the first lap. Now, into P3, so now I just need to see what... Now I've got to try to follow these two right now, at the moment. So, feeling alright at this stage. Luckily I didn't get tangled at turn 1, everything was fine. Come towards the last sector now, just make sure I stay in the track limits, as always, because track limits around Qatar is quite restricted, so I need to be careful a little bit. Like, this guy has 2-second penalty already on the first lap, so I have to be careful a little bit to make sure I don't get any more, because that makes it worse in 5 laps. Because as long as you have no penalties, you have a chance. So that's why I always say that every single time. Just make sure to stay out of trouble, don't get track limits, and kind of corner as well, like at Monza, but I was managed to get away from it. But luckily it wasn't, luckily I was leading anyway, so I think I was okay with it. And also he was kind of, well, I wasn't expecting it, but I thought I was managed to stay ahead, but I was fine with it. So yeah, so managed to get past this guy at turn 1, so not too bad. Saving a little bit ERS down towards the hairpin. Well, just following the leader for now, through here. Not just save my battery, but also saving the DRS, and that's kind of the best place to overtake, really. I think turn 1's kind of the best place to overtake, so that is what I'm doing right now. So just saving a little bit, just following him for now. And also saving a little bit ERS here, but just to stay behind him for now. And then through here, just make sure I don't get any warnings, like I said a few times in this video. Just try and stay behind him, really. A little bit wide here, and also here as well, because lost a little bit of mistake there, but I'm still in the DRS zone, so I'm kind of alright at this bit. So I wasn't worried about it. So decided to use DRS, get close to him as much as I can, and then see what I can do from here. I could have gone for it at turn 1 if I was a bit closer, but I decided to wait a little bit. At this bit here, we were going... Well, I decided to do a switchback right here, and going through here, turn 3, not too bad at all. And now I decided to back out at this corner, and then taking my time through here, and I decided to go for it. No, I didn't go for it. I decided to go round, decided to do a switchback at the hairpin, and decided to go round the outside of this right-hander through the middle sector, and that puts me into the lead of the race. So very nice racing there from this guy, so very nicely. So now all I have to do now is try and not just run away, but also try and keep it nice and clean, really, and then I should be fine from there, really. So through here nicely, not too bad at all. Everything's very nicely this time around compared to a lap ago, not too bad at all. And then you also got this guy right behind me who's in the hat. He has a fast snap at the moment. So I'm not using all my battery because I know how important it is on this game. So I'm not using it on this straight because he's got DOS anyway, so I'm not decided to fight that much. Because we're already on lap 4, so we've still got another lap to go. So I decided just follow it. I decided not to fight with this guy, not on this lap because there's no point. Because it's best to save the battery, just follow him for now. And then wait till we get to the last lap, and that's when I'll attack, I think. Got my first warning there, so in this race, so it's what it is. He nearly made a mistake there, gone wide at the hairpin, so it's fine. So just trying to follow him for now, and then see what I can do from there. Really, I'm trying to stay close to him as much as I can, and see what I can do from there. Really. I'm using a little bit EOS here just to stay in his DRS as much as I can, and everything is fine from there. Still in the DRS though, so everything's fine. So he's saving his ERS at the moment through here, so that is what he's doing. Now I've got another warning right there. So now I've got the DRS on this guy. So now I'm just trying to using DRS, using all my battery onto the outside, and that is, I've got the lead back straight away. So down towards turn 1, very nicely through there, and I've got managed to get the lead back in just a lap, so very nicely. So now this is the battle for the lead now. So and also got one guy behind me who has a penalty, but he's kind of out of this occasion for the win anyway. So down towards the hairpin, I went to go defensive at the hairpin, so very nicely. And then I decided to use a little bit EOS down towards this right-hander. And then this bit here is where it got a bit messy. Because this guy decided to tag my right rear on that bit there. So I was a little bit confused on that bit. I wasn't sure what happened there because of what I just said. I'm not sure. I mean, I was going offensive, and then I was trying to go to the Neff anyway, and then he got tagged on my right rear somehow. So it's a bit weird incident there, but I'm not sure whose fault that was, but I'd say that's a racing incident to me. So that's what I'm had to say on that. Yeah. So I mean, I did took the lead fair and square. So I mean, I did win it on track, but with no penalties. But I'm not sure on this one.
Get in there. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, I did win it on track, but with no penalties. But I mean, I'll take the win, but I'm not sure. It was kind of a racing incident to me, so I hope it's okay for now. It's fine, I think, on this situation. Yeah, so that's for me today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. That appreciate a lot. That give me support, all that. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, that appreciate a lot as well. And I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F124. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. And see you there.